What's good, everyone? This your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I'm back in the broadcast room. So this is what we at here. Clearly, you see the title of the broadcast, and yes, Toya Johnson, um, you know, ex girl of Lil Wayne, saying shout out to them. But the thing of this is, she sat down with Cam Newton, and she was talking about the fakeness that's with the new age women empowerment and the sisterhood situation.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
So let's go here now and see what she has to say. Quarters, nickels, and dimes, people.
I agree with you 1000%.
Fake sisterhood.
It is a lot of women out here that, it's just the empowerment stuff is just for money. It's just fake, lights, camera, action. It's opportunist. It's just, it just gives just fake and phony. Yeah. I get it. Even though I respect them, I see what you're doing, whatever, but you can see right through it. But I have been to events where I see that, and I have been to events where it's genuine women that it's really girls. Like, for real. Like, I've been at women empowerment events where it's like, what was this? Like, a money grab. And then I've been to women empowerment events where it's like, women walk away with like, wow, like they sending all kind of messages, like they were touched by this, like this really blah, blah, blah. They were motivated by something and it sparked something in them.
And listen, look, I could see that at the same time though too. And I think that women in those positions that actually see the difference when they go to these conferences and other places, stuff like that, these women empowerment speaking points or whatever you want to call them, and like she said, she went to certain places, stuff like that. She could feel the fake energy, and she went to other places and she felt the energy there. And it was just, genuine, the people were genuine, things like that. And I think that, the women with that type of mindset and she was like, well, basically she wasn't going to judge stuff like that. But I think that's kind of the problem in our community.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
I think that's somewhat of the problem. That, we don't call these people out. Like she said, she went to some of them and they was just money grabs and stuff like that. And she felt disgusted by that. And I get that at the same time too. And like she went to some and, they were actually, there for the right reasons. So, yeah, I think like I keep saying, like it is time for a separation within the Black community from the ninjas versus the actual Black people that have, common sense and want good for their community and society as well. But, it's not going to happen if we keep being like, okay, well, what Toya said, like, well, okay, I get what you're doing, woo to woo, okay, then cool, do you think that's not going? The shit going to keep going unless we call it out to put a stop to it.
So it just depends. Like for me, when I say I'm a girl's girl, I'm a girl's girl, and it's not just me saying I'm a girl's girl. I'm supportive. I do stuff not just for money. I have a thing called Walk It Off Sis. I did plenty of free events to create safe spaces for women to come talk and just vent for mental health. Because me, for one, I go through a lot. And I understand that everybody don't have a community of women or a village. And I just go off of the energy I receive. And my supporters and people, just messages they shoot me and say, I just wish I had a group of friends like you had. I wish I had that community of women. So sometimes it's like, I might be like, I hear my manager, like, I want to do this walk. I'm going to throw it up. I'm going to do it for free. Recently, I had 100 women came out to Old Fort Wall Park. We walked, we talked. I went to every group, touched every woman, genuine from my heart. Got stories and stuff, and little do they know, they thought I was pouring into them or just being supportive of ear, but they was motivating me and pouring right back into me. So it's like we filling each other cups up. So it is some genuine movements, but a lot of shit do be capped. Like it really does. Like I don't believe in letting. I like like-minded women.
Okay, like mine.
I do. I really enjoy being around like-minded women. I don't like jealous women. I don't like messy. Like the minute I get that vibe or that feel, it's like that make you, that's why a lot of women be like that, because it just be so much of a competition thing. So I believe in just surrounding yourself around women that want to see you win, like real boss females. I can honestly say the circle that I've created in Atlanta, my friendship group, we genuinely support each other. If somebody opens something, we showing up. If somebody had a baby, we whatever, like we come in, we showing up, we buying stuff, we genuinely mess with each other. And it's been authentic like that from the gate. I don't know about the different places and this and that. That don't happen often. But creating that good circle of women and that good foundation is important. Like it is, but it's not always genuine.
The tribe is has to be real.
Right. You know,
So what the French toast is there to think about?
and that's just the whole point. That's the whole point. Because at the end of the day, though, listen, look, people, you know what I'm saying? Like, from what Toya was saying, and, you know, I think that, you know, there need to be more women that speak out about this, you know, saying this fake sisterhood that's going on out here and things like that, like she did, basically breaking it down to let people know that, yes, there's a certain segment of women that's just, you know, they're just egregious out here. They're running rampant. They don't care about nothing or nobody. They're only out for self and things like that. And there's other groups of women that actually, you know, are trying to help other women and things like that to, you know, be, you know, better women and better people and just, you know, trying to, you know, help each other and stuff like that. Listen, the thing of this is that, you know, with this sisterhood stuff, you know, that's truly ingrained in society nowadays, definitely in the black culture, the black American culture, and it's in other cultures and stuff like that in America too. You know, it's not just black women, but you know, it's to me, it seems like it has such a true grasp on our sisters and stuff like that, to where it's really dominating their mind, their spirit, and their soul, and it's going to take other women to keep other women in check, like it used to be. Like women used to do that. Women used to have a certain grasp on society to keep certain type of women at bay in society and things like that, you know. And a lot of women that are, you know, the decent ladies and stuff like that, they want to see society better, that want to see healthy families and community and stuff like that. They're going to have to start speaking up more. And you know, the men that actually want that too as well are going to have their backs. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. But you know what I'm saying, as far as, you know, in society that we're living in today, you know what I'm saying, most women don't want to hear a lot of things from men, you know, because we're seen as bashing, or we're seeing as toxic masculinity or anything like that. And they don't, you know what I'm saying, they can't grasp it because of the, you know, the family dynamic, and majority has been destroyed. So it's not a lot of fathers that have been, you know, with daughters and home, stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying, they're basically breaking this thing down. It's going to take the ladies with common sense and definitely morality and just basically being a decent human being to speak up. And also too, you know, just knowing that, you know, the decent men that understand where they're coming from is going to, you know, have their back and going to go ahead on and make this separation really happen. There has to be a separation. It has to be a separation between, you know, the decent black people and the ninjas. It's just got to be.
So what the French toast
It's
is
going to
there
have to
think
be
about?
in order for anything to be saved. Any remnants of the, you know, American black community that would, you know, once was, or things like that, it's going to have to be a separation. But it is what it is, though. Shout out to all my subscribers. Mad love to y'all. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Make sure you ring that bell to be notified whenever I decide to post things. And like I always say,
and that, my friends, is the bottom line.
That, my friends, is the bottom line.